update on BTC. We caught a really nice long yesterday down to here, was targeting this low, had it closed within the same day, was a 6R setup, wound up catching between 4 and 5R on this one, just because we were taking some profits along the way. My two setups for this week, my two areas of interest. One, there's an inefficiency right here with this H1. There's a flat bottom. We also have a fair value gap here. There's a naked session point of control and a daily naked point of control in this zone here. And then we have a couple naked point of controls up here, a weekly and a daily as well. So this is my area of interest for a short position. I'm not really eager to short. And if I do short, I'm going to be pretty aggressive with profit taking just because my higher time frame plan, my bias is more towards the upside. And then of course down here is where I'll be looking to bid BTC. So those two setups, oh, and by the way, there's also a CME gap that goes down to about 54 here. So it does bode really, really, really well for filling this H1 fair value gap. So the two setups I'm going to be looking at this week are one, the short up in this zone that as added confluence, we have this really nice bat harmonic. And then my next setup would be to long a fill on this H1 fair value gap. I'll be eyeing these naked session point of controls for a potential bounce where I might end up longing a little bit higher, but I would prefer to fill this H1 fair value gap, the CME gap, grab the liquidity down to 54, take a long position here with my stop below this key support, and then go ahead and target higher, at the very least back into this zone, but likely I would be looking at a higher level there. Of course, I'll have to do some updating, but these are my two zones of interest for the week. Just to recap, I am long, swing long, from about 53,200, and I am targeting all-time highs. It sounds pretty crazy to say, but I've had this set up for a very long time now where I was looking for price to range here, get the move up into this zone, reject, and then get to here. And having this plan for 4, almost 5 weeks now, that we hit the zone, my bids got filled. So I'm sticking to this plan. My bias is towards the upside. And unless price gives me a reason to pivot bearish, this is going to be my plan for the next 4 to 6 weeks.